Hello, Santos. It's Teddy. Well, actually, this is Veronica doing a voiceover. I'm sick and I totally lost my voice. Super sad face. But don't worry, I'm totally resting up for our next episode. Thanks for all the well wishes.
Get well soon, Teddy, and good evening, Los Santos. I'm Richard Castle, former Vinewood movie star, filling in for Teddy today.
And I'm Iris Jarvin, and this is Weazel News. We're opening up tonight with some tragic news, dear viewers. We are saddened to have to report that Officer Watts has passed away in the line of duty. Our condolences go out to his friends, coworkers, and family. The Deputy Commissioner held a press conference regarding the situation. Let's cut to our field team for more.
My name is Deputy Commissioner Curtis McNeil. For those of you who do not know me, to my right here is Lieutenant Bryce Lynch. Basically, we're going to get this started. On November 1st, at around 23:30 hours, officers were in transit to Mission Row Police Department to process a suspect when they came under fire in the Pillbox district around Legion Square. Officers were then engaged in a firefight that lasted several minutes, during which numerous officers were shot and injured, as well as several explosive devices were detonated. The injured officers were all rushed to Pillbox Medical for treatment. Most have either fully recovered from their injuries or are recovering swiftly. There were no civilian casualties or injuries at this time. However, it is my sad duty to regrettably inform you that Senior Officer Casey Watts, who was showing response to the scene, succumbed to his terrible injuries after being flown to Las Venturas for higher quality medical care than Pillbox Medical could provide at the time. Officer Watts is survived only by his niece on the mainland and has no other next of kin aside from his brothers and sisters in arms. At this time, the investigation is still ongoing. So we cannot divulge any further information at this time regarding that case, nor can we say who, if any, suspects there may be. I can say at this time this case has our highest priority and full attention. We are throwing our full resources at this, as well as we are trying to track down every lead we can get our hands on. It's never easy for us within the department, especially those of us within command, to get up in front of the department, much less the city, and announce the passing of one of our own. Watts was beloved by all of his fellow officers and will be deeply missed amongst us who are still here and who suit up and head out every day. We carry him with us as we go forth to try and bring his perpetrators to justice. At this time, we can take a few questions if anyone has them. Otherwise, we will thank you all for coming.
Weazel News obtained exclusive photos from the aftermath of the scene at Legion Square. Fair warning, viewers, the following images might be graphic in nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Following up with the story, the SASP has announced that at least one suspect was arrested. A man by the name of Ethan Bennett was convicted. His motives, however, remain unclear. We will continue with the story when we have more information. Our tip line has been blowing up with more updates. Another arrest was made in connection with the murder of Officer Watts, but while the investigation is still ongoing, we are working with the police to gather more information on this story. Unfortunately, we will have to follow up with this story next time.
And now for a community spotlight story. The Vanilla Unicorn held a costume contest for a Halloween event, and our own Teddy Anderson was there to talk to the winners. Take it away, Teddy.
Hello, Los Santos. It's Teddy Anderson here with Weazel News. I'm here with the 3 winners of the Vanilla Unicorn costume contest. Here we have Max as a goldfish, Hope as Rogue, and Tyler as Professor X. Did you guys have fun tonight?
Hell yeah.
It was definitely a lot of fun. It was great seeing everybody in their costumes, and can't wait till next year.
I loved the drinks and the dancers.
That sounds like a great night. Back to you in the station.
Thank you, Teddy. Now let's get to next week's weather forecast. I'm Ten Rollins, and I've got you covered. let's take a look at the 7-day forecast for this week. This week looks like clear skies and moderate temperatures. Monday, however, we'll be moving into overcast skies with a cold front that's going to move through. Because of that, Tuesday you're going to want to pack up that umbrella and bundle up because it's supposed to be rainy and chilly all day. Wednesday's more rain, more low temperatures. Thursday, we begin to have the clouds clear out a little more and then should have some clear skies going on into Friday just like usual. It's almost always sunny here in Los Santos, so back to you.
Speaking of weather, it's that time of year again where the Department of Justice reevaluates things. It means we've got some changes that have already been set in motion on December 1st.
We last reported that brass knuckles and switchblades are illegal weapons. These are no longer classified as Class 2 illegal weapons, but now have their own new charge: criminal possession of an illegal melee weapon. This charge is a misdemeanor and comes with a whopping $300 fine.
Now that we're talking about fines, several fines have been lowered and raised throughout the criminal code. Evading in a vehicle and attempted murder of a public servant or peace officers have been lowered.
It's not just fines that have been altered, but your prison sentences as well. Assault with a deadly on a public servant or peace officer has had the prison sentence reduced. The criminal possession of an incendiary device has been dropped down significantly from 100 months to 25 months with a $500 fine. We're talking to you, Molotov enthusiast.
As always, we're not lawyers or judges, so we highly recommend you reach out to a member of the DOJ or your own personal lawyer if you have any questions, comments, or concerns.
And our final story comes from an anonymous tipster. We've recently learned that not even pillbox is safe from attacks. Our tipster informed us that a woman wearing a black leather jacket with anarchy symbols, leather pants, and pink hair approached an individual inside of pillbox and stabbed her. This same person then later threw an unknown device towards a blue lowrider that was parked outside, destroying the car.
It's currently unknown if the suspect was brought to justice or not, but we will continue to update you as we learn more information.
Have an event coming up? Know some juicy gossip? Need something advertised? Text Teddy's tip line 213-488-6386. You can choose to remain anonymous or even get paid for your own photos. Again, that's 213-488-6386.
This has been Richard Castle.
And Iris Yarvin with Weazel News. Good night, Los Santos.
And stay safe.